Dharma teachings are about liberation. It's not a liberation of the self. It's not a liberation to get what I want. It's a liberation of love. Understand? It's a liberation of the love. It's a liberation of the deep place of the heart, of the being, to release something, to allow something to engage and participate and support this world. And the more, as it were, you and me, self and other, get out of the way, the more opportunity there is for the love to express itself. Sometimes in the dialogue or in the inquiry into love, we had some groups today, and lovely to hear some of the happiness and depth and joy that some people are experiencing. And because love is so important in our culture, in secular culture, sometimes in the sitting, some of you will have experienced some lines or words of a song coming through. And sometimes it's a distraction, of course it is. One's fed up with knee pains, fed up with a wandering mind, so one starts singing a Leonard Cohen song. If it be your will, you know, etc. I'm your man. Whatever. So the words start running. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Leonard Cohen. Bird on a Wire, Chelsea Hotel, you know, etc. And so sometimes the song, lines of the song may be playing through as we listen. But it may not be a distraction. It may not be an avoidance of the discomfort, the warm sensations running through on what is rather a hot summer's day here. It may just be expressing something rather lovely, expressing something of the heart, of happiness flowing through. And there's no obvious, this is important, cause for it. That sometimes with the love and the happiness which can emerge with the love, there's no specific reason. The mind can't explain it. And if the mind comes in, one is more likely to think of all the reasons why to not be happy and not be loving. You know, was it in a room here, and then those gangsters, the teachers and the staff, keep turning the heating off, or not the heating off, the air conditioning on, and it gets hot and sweaty and sticky. Look, we're here to watch sensations. You should say, wow, it's a hot summer's day, I'm feeling even hotter. Great, I've got more sensations to observe, etc. I love my sensations. But not everybody has that view. And then if we turn the air conditioning on there, and some people say, oh, thank God for that, it could sit nice and cool. But then the other people are thinking, turn the damned air conditioning off, it's too much noise, I've come here for some peace and quiet, I'll take the sensations, and so there's no sensations in my ear. Well, we can't please everybody. Life isn't an environment of total pleasingness. So somewhere in all of this, the small act of love may be that practice of genuinely learning to be with what is, learning to stay steady with it, whether it's the sound of air conditioning or whether it's the sensations and heat coming out of the body. Just really learning, what is it to really experience this really clearly, without the mind coming in as the commentator, without entering into the realms of disapproval, of disliking, of rejecting. And sometimes, as one person said today, sometimes we get into fault finding. And my goodness, a retreat it's like a huge realm with immense opportunity to find faults. Anything, anything, with oneself and with each other. And sometimes we notice that in the mental activity, and sometimes the verbal, of finding fault, the attention of the mind has moved and it's latched onto something. You go into the dining hall. No, you don't. You're outside. It's a hot day. And then you think, the food is 2 minutes late. It's 3 minutes late. What do you mean late? It comes when it comes, etc. Or there's the order of the plates on the table. Why is the tahini before the vegetables? I don't put the tahini first and then put the vegetables on top. Whatever. And the attention sees that. And one's whole lunch is completely ruined. We're a strange species. Have you ever thought about it? We want things in our order. We want things the way we do them, etc. The difficulty is, we forget the love which is the overview. Love is expansive. Love, as the Buddha said, knows no limits. Fault finding is the loss of the larger sense of things. And we focus on the particular and we find a fault. And we can't see fully, broadly, expansively enough. We do it with ourselves. We do it with our neighbours. We do it with our communities. We do it with our brothers and sisters in Palestine. The finding of the fault blocks out the love. It blocks out the overview.